Uday Shreyas is a renowned Sanskrit scholar and educator who has been devoted to learning and teaching the language of the gods for over a decade now. He is the founder and creative director of the Sanskrit Channel, a popular YouTube platform that provides a comprehensive learning experience in Sanskrit language and literature. He was born into a multilingual household on the borders of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Owing to his parents' frequent transfers, his curiosity and appreciation for various languages and dialects became an integral part of his education. After completing his bachelor's degree in electronics and communication from Birla Institute of Technology and Science, he worked in the corporate sector for 3 years with companies like Broadcom, Synopsys, and Google. It was during this time that he first discovered Sanskrit as a spoken language through hobby clubs and organizations like Samskrita Bharati. Within a brief period, he gained mastery in studying, speaking, and teaching spoken Sanskrit through the Bhagavad Gita and Valmiki Ramayana. As he chanced upon the Yoga Sutras, which opened up a window into spirituality, he quit his job to pursue spiritual sadhana with Isha Foundation in Coimbatore, which he continues until this day. Uday Shreyas' passion for Sanskrit and his desire to spread knowledge of this ancient language to a wider audience led him to establish the Sanskrit channel in 2018. The channel has since become a popular destination for those seeking to learn Sanskrit with close to 1 million subscribers and more than 800 videos that cover various aspects of the language, including conversation, grammar, literature, and spirituality. Fondly referred to as Udayana by his students, his teaching style is characterized by his ability to explain complex concepts in a simple and engaging manner. He also incorporates innovative teaching techniques such as storytelling, music, and animation to make learning Sanskrit an enjoyable experience. His dedication to teaching has earned him a loyal following, with many students expressing their gratitude for his role in igniting their interest in Sanskrit and enabling them to explore the rich cultural heritage of Bharat. So that is about the Sanskrit channel.
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction.
Thank you so much for coming here and for being here on my request. We will have few questions, but for you. But before that, I will let you talk to the audience here and the participants.
Sure. Can I get that view again? Is it easy to set it up where I can see participants?
I will, right.
Oh, wonderful. Great. Okay. And for now, can you stop that screen sharing so that I can see only them? Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Big. Brilliant. Okay, I see you. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. All right. Namaskaram, everyone. Hi. Hello. I see some of you waving. Namaskaram. Namaskaram. How was it? How many, like 3-4 days or 1 week? How many days was it going on for?
It's a 2-day workshop, and we met last Sunday, and this is our second part of the workshop.
Can you all see me, guys? Sitting in the room, you can all see me. I can see you guys as well. Okay. Can I have a quick show of hands? Oh, there is a guitar as well. You are accompanying.
There's a guitar, and he is Akhil on guitar, and the one sitting behind Vishnu. I want you to come here. Come here.
No, I can see him. You can, please stay there. Vishnu.
Okay, fine. I will introduce him later.
I can see everybody. Thank you so much. This is such a nice view. It feels like I'm there. Great.
And this is Ishan on violin. He's my
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Ishan. Yeah. Where is his violin is there?
We have 2 more people here.
Namaskaram. Wonderful to see you all.
Online participants also, yes.
Brilliant. All of you have learned the 2 stotras now, full mastery. Like you can say any shloka with eyes closed. How many of you can do that? Okay, no worries. No worries. Don't be too conscious about it. All of you speak Telugu, is it? Telugu mother tongue or mixed backgrounds? We'll continue in English for now. No worries. So my fascination, my love for Sanskrit started very late in life, when I was 21 almost. Before that, I had Sanskrit in college. They have Sanskrit as one of those optional subjects in 11th and 12th, and I picked it up because they give easy marks. And many of us in my generation, we just pick Sanskrit because there are easy marks. And they start introducing Sanskrit language through grammar. Sanskrit grammar is like calculus and some more. It's so, I wouldn't say difficult, but it is complex. It's not easy for sure. Nobody will call it easy, but it is complex. It's quite structured. But if you start learning Sanskrit with that, it will be one of the worst experiences of learning the language. Thankfully, I did not learn too much Sanskrit during 11th and 12th. So it was not that bad of an experience. And it went away quickly. And after that, I never looked back and tried to learn Sanskrit. Then, after, like Nilima was saying, um, I was looking for hobbies and hobby clubs and started just exploring Sanskrit for the fun of it. And let me tell you guys, the amount of, like, most of you are singers, I'm guessing. If not all of you, you're into some form of music. Sanskrit has so many aspects. All our stotras, all the chants on different deities are in Sanskrit. All our shastras, which is different fields of scientific exploration, including mathematics, chemistry, astronomy, dance, music, mathematics, if I covered it already, architecture, medicine, all of these, our shastras are also in Sanskrit. But what I like most, I'm not that technically inclined to go into that grammatical study and the Shastra study. But what I love most about Sanskrit, I do it now full time. Yeah, wherever I was working, whatever doing, whatever engineering, wherever. Now, but what I do now is that I'm a YouTuber. I make content and videos presenting Sanskrit language and literature, yeah, to millions of audience. But what draws me, what I love about Sanskrit is the richness of its sound. If we have to say the same thing in English, we can say anything. Please come here. In Sanskrit, it becomes atra gacha. It might feel like, big deal, same thing. Atra, please come here. Atra gacha. Doesn't seem like. If some of you already feel that atra gacha sounds a little more rich and poetic, you feel that already, some of you, then it is great. But with simple sentences, it is hard to find it. But with as expressions, as whatever we present and say, the ideas that we convey become more and more complex, more and more rich. The richness of sound, the beauty of language comes forth. Many lakhs and lakhs of beautiful expressions like that. Two of those expressions you have learned over the course of this workshop, Nirvana, Shatakam, and Guru Paduka Stotram. You've How many of you understood what Chandas is when Nilimaji taught you that? How many of you
Chandas.
have heard Chandas, the word Chandas before?
How many know you
Of you?
can raise your hands in?
No? Yeah, yeah, I can see you guys. Don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't hide. I can actually see each and every
So
face
you
clearly.
have to raise
So,
your hand so that he
yeah,
understands.
it's
Yes.
all, yeah.
Oh,
Thank
Isha
you.
knows
But
Chandas.
okay,
I'm
let me.
surprised.
Okay, well done, well done. But whatever. How many of you know this song? Tell me how many of you have heard this song before? Have you heard Jata Tavi Galat Jala Pravaha Pavita Sthale Valambya Lambitam Bhujangatayu? How many of you don't know it? Never heard this before? All of you know. You know, there is a rhythm to this song. In the lyrics itself, there is a flow. If you have to hum it using like na 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 like that, how would you hum Jata, Tavi, Galat, Jala? Can anybody try?
Can somebody try?
Try? Just no bad, no wrong
Galat
answer.
Jalak Pravaha Vitasthale Gale Valam Vyalam Vitam
No, they know the
Bhujam.
song. They know the song. It's all right. Okay. If you can't guess, nobody wants to guess. I will only talk. I'll talk for 5, 10 minutes and no pressure. Anybody wants to get take a guess?
What's the question? Uday, did you ask? No, we lost the
Yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah. So let me rephrase it, and I'm not there anyway, so it's okay. We'll continue in a slightly different method. All of you know the song Jatatavi Galat Jala Pravaha. You have heard it. Now that is one who you know who sang this. Any of you know who sang this? It was sung by Ravana. On which god? On Shiva. Oh, well done. Yes. Yes. Good job. What's your name, Ma? In the red. Sahasrana.
Yes.
Well, well done. Yes, by Ravana on Shiva. There is a whole beautiful story behind why he sang it, how he sang it, what Shiva did to him, that he had to sing it, all sorts of beautiful stories. But if you look at Jata, Tavi, Gala, Jala, just say this after me. Jata, Tavi,
Say this after Jata,
repeat.
Tavi,
Gala, Jala.
Galat, Jala.
Now, Jata, Tavi, if I have to hum it, I will say Nana, Nana, no? Correct? Jata, Tavi, Nana, Nana. Clear? Now, the whole line, if I have to sing it, Jata, Tavi, Galad, Jala, Prava, Hapa, Prava, Nana, Hapa, Nana, Prava, Hapa, Vitasthale, Gale, Gale, Nana, Valam, Nana. You see, it's going Nana, 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 correct? This the Jata, Tavi, Galad, Jala, Prava, Hapa, Vitas, Thale, Kale, Valam, Byalam, Vitam. The whole thing, the entire song that he sings for Shiva, each and every line is going Nana, Nana, Nana. It's not random sounds. It's meaningful, beautifully complex, rich and meaningful expression. How many of you know a Telugu word in this line? Jatata vi gala jala. Jala is almost Telugu, but Neelu. But there is another Telugu word hidden in this, which means a forest. If you have chocolates, I could have given them to you, anybody who gets the answer quickest. But there is a Telugu word hidden in the whole line. Jatata vi gala jala pravaha. Pravaha is also Telugu, but there is a very well done. How did you know that?
What was the one?
Blue dress. No? What is Atavi?
She said Atavi.
Yeah, correct. She is correct.
Wow.
What is Atavi? Well, oh, claps,
You
claps.
have to
Nice.
get a chocolate when you come here.
Atavi, it is the Sanskrit word Atavi which became Adavi. What kind of a forest? Adavi, everybody understands forest. What forest? Jata Atavi. The forest of his jatas, the matted locks of hair. He has this kind of beautiful imagery just started with that. From what is flowing from this forest of matted locks of hair? No prizes for guessing this one. What is flowing down from that forest?
What is flowing down from the forest? Water. Water. Water.
Water. Yeah,
Ganga.
what jala though? Ganga, no? Well done. Yes. And this poetic imagery continues, and in that rhythm, to have this level of complex expression in that same rhythm for every line is magical. And this is not just one example. The stotras that you have learnt, for Nirvana Shatakam, it's easier. For Guru Paduka Stotram, every shloka is in a slightly different poetic meter. That's why I did not cover it step by step. But it becomes such so complex and also so beautiful that I love it. I love learning it. When I was growing up, there was this little concern that if I don't do engineering or medicine, I'll be of no use in the world. So I was doing this IIT preparation, like MBBS, whatever, all those studies. But now world is changing very rapidly, and thankfully, like I have already bragged and Nilima has already praised enough. I have millions of people who follow the content, watch the videos, and learn it, and just have fun. All the boring jobs, no, all the tedious, boring jobs that humans don't want to do, they are outsourcing very quickly. They want the machines to do it. What will humans do next? Have fun, suma. Just enjoy and just relish poetry, nature, beauty, and live life more joyfully. And Sanskrit is one of those extremely beautiful, and languages in general, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, have that beauty. Language is to words what dance is to the body. So
Dance is
it's
to
just to the body.
body. Dance is to the body.
Dance is to the body. Language is to just sounds that we have. So more beautifully we move it, the more joy there is in it. So I love it. So I want more and more people to just find that joy of learning Sanskrit. It is beautiful. And if Along the course of your learning, whenever in your life you come across any part of Sanskrit where somebody is teaching it to you, where it feels like, oh my God, this is taking my life, remember that is not Sanskrit. And that is not what it is limited to. It is an extremely relishable, beautiful, tasty thing. It's almost as tasty as food. So I want you to explore that, and Sanskrit has that beauty. And so many other musicians, dancers, if there are, all these beautiful expressions, different kinds of kirtanams, different kinds of stotras. And if you are mathematically or technically inclined, different shastras of our land. Yoga, which is gaining incredible popularity, another shastra, Ayurveda and Siddha as medicines. All of these expressions exist in Sanskrit. So I would highly encourage that you approach Sanskrit with that perspective that it is a rich, beautiful, enjoyable language. Yeah? Will you do that? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Any questions? If you have, we can take claps. Huh? No, this not. I'm just speaking to no need claps. But if you have any questions, you can ask them. If you have any
So
questions, please.
we have also played Padavali games in the beginning of last workshop. You
Uh-huh.
remember, right, Padavali? So you can. I want you to speak about how what kind of
No,
things you
no,
want to
don't
say in
speak. But
Padavali.
who won?
No, no, I'm
Who won?
asking participants to tell how they felt
Uh-huh.
about Padavali.
How to?
Did you like Padavali?
Ah, that. Sorry, their reviews. I don't want you guys' reviews. You're bacha party. You guys, you like it, don't like it. That's it. Two words enough. Thumbs up, thumbs
Yes.
down. But who got it? Nice. Thank you. Who's that girl? And thumbs up. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Thanks, thanks. But yeah, I mean, it might be a little too complex for you yet. But again, we are building more games and puzzles and stuff so that Sanskrit becomes more fun. Any questions in general about making videos on YouTube or starting a YouTube channel to what I had for breakfast or anything in Sanskrit? Feel free. Or no questions, you're like chill in that zone. That's also fine. Adults, young ones, any questions
Any
about anything?
questions from the participants? I have many questions. I thought I will keep Uday
Yes,
busy for the
please.
next
Yeah,
5 minutes.
yeah, you as well. If you have any questions for me, then go ahead. I don't want to put more papam workload on you guys. That yes, yes,
Namaskaram, Anna. In the
yes.
beginning of the session, and just before you were joining, Nirvana Shatakam, the first stanza, like we heard how it was related to Balada's song. It was really beautiful. Maybe I did not really explore into the channel. We definitely want to explore if there is something which we can learn. I mean, or anything exploratory from for the kids you have. Also, I'd be interested to know. Because I did not explore the channel. I really don't know you have something for kids in store, but I'm interested to know at least in future. It's glad that we get to meet you at least virtually, but yeah, thanks for that video, I would say.
Okay. Can you? Yeah, Nilima, can you please repeat that question? It was
So
a
she's
there was.
saying she hasn't explored the Sanskrit channel yet. She's, I mean, she's the Nirvana Shatakam being in Balaka meter. It is really interesting. She's saying in lines of that. Do you have anything for the kids to explore in Sanskrit channel? Children.
So the funny part is Sanskrit. I'm not the first teacher. There are thousands of teachers before. And still, very curiously, the most common question that keeps occurring is where do I start? If I want to learn Sanskrit, where do I start? I always recommend the best place to start is learning 14 sounds, just 14 sounds, which came from Shiva's Damru. That is the story. So, if you want to explore more on the channel, start with these 14 sounds. These 14 sounds together are called Maheshwara Sutrani. They're just 14 sounds. They form the basis of the entire language. And if one really experientially knows these sounds, one has reached Atmajnana, is the level of potency of those sounds. And from these 14, Panini heard these sounds and made 4,000 rules of grammar. Nandi heard these sounds and explained the creation of this entire universe, how creation sprang forth from sound in 30 shlokas. So all of this corpus, vast corpus of Sanskrit language is rooted in those 14 sounds. So Maheshwara Sutrani is the name of that. I want you to start there and you can explore them. And there are many other stotras and panchatantra stories. Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Also, he does Vakshuddhi. I don't know if you've been doing that.
Vakshuddhi, yeah, Vakshuddhi starts with Mahashakti Sutra.
Yeah, so there is a program, Vakshuddhi, he does, where you will literally get a good understanding of the very fundamentals, like how you pronounce Gatha, Gadha, Inya from the Varnamala. So all those will be taken care of, how the Mahapranaksharas have to be sounded and everything. So if you keep following Sanskrit channel, you will get to know when he announces the next batch for Vakshuddhi to help you. I am promoting you.
Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. Yes.
The first question I wanted to ask you was to share your experiences about Sanskrit across Bharat. So he did something called Sanskrit across Bharat. So I want you to tell the most unforgettable experiences. You have many, but you can just share a couple of experiences or even one with our participants here.
The objective for doing that was just to explore the country, and I named it Sanskrit Across Bharat. The underlying idea was also, if you look at any state of this country, we have hundreds of languages across the country, right? How many languages do we have in India? Any guesses? 46? Any more? Any other guesses?
It should be on language.
Huh?
He's saying registered is 24. No, I don't think.
Registered languages 24. Okay. Okay.
But I
Any
think
other
about
number?
100 plus.
Let me do a. You know what? One, according to some statistic, if we count the dialects also, like Guntur Telugu being slightly different from Rayalaseema Telugu, different from slightly Telangana Telugu, then the number goes on to some tens of thousands. But constitutionally, I guess it is around some, double digits, maybe 12, 13, I don't know how many, like the main ones. And classical languages, they have 4 or 5 classical languages. And everybody wants to include their own language a little bit in classical languages. Marathi slowly gets that stature, Tamil slowly gets that stature, like this. But the diversity of speech across the land and expression, how we say different things, is so vast, so diverse, so different, right? You have, how many of you are here are from coastal Andhra Pradesh?
Coastal Andhra.
Yeah. How many from Telangana? Even among the languages that we speak, you know what this Pelalu is? Pelalu, in Telugu. What do you think they call it in Costa? Yeah, Murilu, Murmuralu, right? And in Rayalaseema, they call it Borugulu. Just one word for one thing. There are many, of course, small. There are a lot of common words, but there are these unique nuances. And this is within Telugu. Now, if you go to different other languages and states, while we are so diverse, what unites us? One thing that unites the entire subcontinent is this one simple thing. There are many, many things that unite us. To this, everybody understands what they're trying to say. No need for translation, no need for words, no nothing. And there are ways of living like that. The way we eat, sit down and eat with our hands, not just unique to us. There are other countries, many other countries and civilizations which do that. But there are very unique things to us as a civilization. And one common factor across all of the country is whichever state. All of these states have produced geniuses in Sanskrit, stalwarts, giants in Sanskrit. Invariably, every single person who was that genius of Sanskrit in whichever state in the past also was an expert in their own mother tongue. It never happened that somebody knew Sanskrit very, very well but couldn't speak their mother tongue well. So, Sanskrit is that language which nourishes and empowers whichever other language you have of Bharat. So, the Sanskrit Across Bharat was an effort to just go to each state and see, who are those Sanskrit poets, saints, who were there in each state. For example, Kerala, Adishankaracharya, Kulashekara. There are many other names, not as popular as Shankara and Kulashekara, but again, to explore their works and to learn more of it. And what was surprising, one experience was in Kerala. I went to this one government school. It was not even a college, but it was almost a higher secondary school, and they had one room for just all these palm leaf manuscripts. So they had just like that collection drive. That whole room was filled with these ancient, yet to be decoded palm leaf manuscripts. And how many of you have heard of Chanakya and his Arthashastra?
Chanakya,
You
Chanakya.
have. You know, when it was discovered, the original text, that there is a text like this and its source,
No,
some recent, like not more than 100 years ago, like recently, almost 1900, sometime it was discovered that, oh, we still have access to this text. Now, if we go through those digitized texts and see what other treasures exist, we don't know what we might find. So it's just baffling the amount of work that, that's still to be done, and to unearth our own past, our to connect with our own, traditional knowledge systems. So people are still doing that. They're trying to explore it. Do more and more research is happening in that direction. So that was one. To be in that room and see all of that in person was just amazing.
how many states did you cover in your Sanskrit
Two only.
class?
So far, only two.
Only two.
But then again, yeah, I had to do that also and make videos also, edit them also. It was getting a little hectic, but I want to do more.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think any more questions from the
Yes.
participants?
Okay. Let me conclude. Thank you so much, guys, for your time and attention. If there is only one thing you remember, okay, attention. Some of you, maybe like daydreaming, attention somewhere. Only one thing, just one thing. If you want to remember from this, remember that Sanskrit is fun. It's amazing. And there is one person at least who is, there are many others in the world when our number is growing, but there is at least one person minimum who is, I don't want to brag too much, who's being too successful in the pursuits of Sanskrit. Sanskrit will give you that success. It's like it was one concern before that, oh, if we just pursue language, what will we happen? How will we earn? But it has a lot of potential to be successful in the world as well. And there is more and more demand growing in the world. And there is, let me tell you, there is no quality supply for good Sanskrit teachers.
Correct.
So there is extreme demand, so you can fill it and make use of it. All right. Thank you so much. Namaskaram.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming here to our Guru Paduka workshop. So, would also want you to tell about how your association with Isha Foundation is briefly, very briefly for us, for our participants.
Isha was my practical exposure to the theory that is yoga. So I started with that pursuit. As I was picking up my fluency with Sanskrit language, I was just exploring more and more texts. When I started reading the Yoga Sutras, I realized that this is not just theory anymore. Even if I understand the words, the experience and the practice that is being talked about, and to take the next step, it is a practice that you have to imbibe, and it's a state that you can get towards. Yeah, it is hard discipline. Yoga that you have, it is discipline. Patanjali starts saying it is Anushasanam. Yoga is it's self-discipline. So to learn that, I was exploring where to pursue it. There are many in our country. We are spoiled for choices when it comes to pursuing yoga. The way we again greet each other. This is yoga, by the way. The way we greet each other. That's where yoga starts in our land.